Hello ladies and gents, let's talk about the reteach for this unit. So given a name for line a line is named with only two letters, and so you pick two letters on it. For example, you can name this line KL, you can name this one JL, you can name this one LK. Pick any two letters on it and that will suffice, but again, two letters. Line B. Line B is this one here. There's only two letters on it, so you are forced to either HK or KH. Line C is this one that goes up and down, and so you can call this one, for example, MK. You can call this one KN. Again, just pick any two letters on it and it will suffice. JL. So here we're reading and we're labeling. So JL is going to be this line right here. That's going to be the 10x minus 2. JK is 5x minus 8. And then KL is 7x minus 12. So this question's a PPU question because we're given the parts and specifically the whole. So we have a total of 5x minus 8 plus 7x minus 12 equals the whole, that's 10x minus 2. We're going to combine like terms. When we subtract out the 10x from both sides, that leaves over 2x minus 20 equals negative 2. You add 20 to both sides, and so here 2x equals 18. Divided by 2 gives us x equals 9. The problem wants us to find KL. So KL is this segment right here. So 7 times 9 is 63. Minus 12 is going to be 51. So KL also has a value of 51. Ooh, buzzword. K is the midpoint of JL. So this time I know that JK equals KL. You put tick marks on that. JK is negative 9x minus 1. And JL, which is the entire thing, is going to be 40 minus 4x. And so this is one of those questions where you have to pick a choice of, is this PPU or is this PPA? And hopefully you're saying this is PPU, because the whole is given in this problem. So this is part plus part equals whole. Now the whole here is going to be the 40 minus 4x. Now midpoints, just like bisects, means that we have part equals part. So if this part's negative 9x minus 1, so is that part right there. So we have 2 of the negative 9x minus 1s. This is negative 18x minus 2 equals 40 minus 4x. This gives me, if I add 18x to both sides, negative 2 equals 40 plus 14x. If I subtract 40 from both sides, I would get that 14x equals negative 42, and so x turns out to equal negative 3. And so we are done with this question here. Name the angle vertical to DEB. So you have this angle here on the right-hand side. What's vertical to it is on the left-hand side. So the two rays that arc wedge touches makes it angle AEC. True or false? EF bisects AED. So still AED is this wedge angle right here. And the question is whether EF bisects it. Would you bet money on this? If I asked you, does EF bisect AED? If you said yes, would you bet money on it? Would you bet $100? $500? I hope not, because the diagram doesn't tell us any additional information, and so we do not jump to conclusions. I would never bet money on such a thing. So this was false. True or false? CEB. CEB is this angle here on the bottom. And then BED, where's B? BED. Hello? Oh, right. Okay, so BED is this angle right here. Are those supplementary? Would you bet money on it? Would you bet $500? Would you bet $1,000? I hope you would, because here you make big bucks. This is a straight line. And so anytime you have a straight line and two angles on it, 100%, they add up to 180 degrees. This is something I will never lie to you about. So this is a bet that you should make because you see a straight line. Km bisects JKL, so part equals part. Put in your wedges, check mark. JKL is 92 degrees, which is this one right there. That's my hole. And MKL is 5x plus 1. This is another Papew question. It's not part equals part because I'm given the hole. So I have 2 of the 5x plus 1s. That's equal to 92. So this is 10x plus 2 is equal to 92. So it turns out that x equals 9. And so there we have it. But please, if you're looking for Papew versus Papa, well, the difference is whether or not you're given the hole. In this case, you are, so we use Papew. ST is perpendicular to RT, so again, reading the question. So ST is this line right here. What? I am so confused. I think I should say SV. Apologies. So ST is this line right here. SV is going to be that one. This is 90 degrees. Okay. RSU. Okay. RSU is this angle right there. That's 17x minus 3. UST is 6x minus 1. So I am a little bit confused on why this information here is given, because what I do see is I have a straight line, and on the top side I have both angles which are given. And so I know for a fact that 17x minus 3 plus 6x minus 1 equals 180 degrees. This is another instance of Papew, but maybe this is Papa 180. Because again, straight lines always equal 180. This is 23x minus 4 is equal to 180. So 23x equals 184. Oh boy, is it 8? It is 8. So here, x turns out to equal 8. Okay, so I want to find RSU. So RSU is 17 times 8 minus 3, which is what? 8 plus 56 minus 3, that's 133. So this angle is 133. And let me just double check. 6 times 8 is 48 minus 1 is going to be 47. That checks out because 47 plus 133 is 180. So we want to find RSU, that's 133 degrees. UST, we just found out that's 47 degrees. WSV. Interesting. Oh, okay. So the way that I'm going to work this out is that this angle UST is vertical to this angle RSW, and so this angle on the bottom is 47 degrees. If this here is a right angle, then 90 minus 47 is 43 degrees, which is what this angle here would be, 43 degrees. Last but not least, VSU. So VSU is the big one, and VSU is a combination of this 47 here and that 90 there, so that's 137 degrees. And so we are done. Thanks.